Revelation 14, verse 9 and 10. And it reads, And a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Barakatha YaHaWah, Barakatha YaHaWaShi, Barakatha YaHaWah, Barakatha YaHaWaShi, Barakatha YaHaWah, Barakatha YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach well and rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akim, pushing this truth all over the earth. And to the Akwith listening, the few Akwith quietly listening, Shalom. This is the brother Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin camp here in Toronto with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is They're doing away with paper money, slowly doing away with paper money to usher in the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, right? So yeah, I opened up with that precept, Revelation 14, verse 9 and 10, right? Basically, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right? It's the cup, the mixture into that cup, the wrath of the indignation of the Most High, YaHaWah, and you shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, right? Which is those cruise missiles, right? And those laser beams from the chariots, right? In the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb being YaHaWaShi, right? Right, but the beast system, right, is Babylon the Great, America the Great, birth from Rome, birth from the three horns, the little horn being America the Great, Babylon the Great. Let's get it. Daniel 7, verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn. That little horn is America the Great, Babylon the Great, spiritual Babylon, spiritual Egypt. Before whom there were three of the first horns, plucked up by the roots. Right, those three horns was Spain, France, and Britain. Right, the little horn being America the Great. Right, Babylon the Great. And behold, in his horns. And behold, and behold, Salakia, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things. Right, that's America, Babylon the Great, birth from Rome, birth from Spain, France, and Britain. Right? That's the beast system, America the Great. So worshiping that beast, man. You know what I mean? That beast system. The RFID chip that's coming, right? But anyways, what led me into this lesson through the spirit and power of YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi was this article that I was reading, man, right? We'll read this article and then we'll grab some more precepts. And it was in the Chicago Tribune from this morning, right? March 20th, this morning, 9:35 a.m. Could paper money transmit the coronavirus? Some businesses shun cash to cut perceived risks, right? And this is just a setup, man, to bring in that chip, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. In a world suffering a pandemic, cash is no longer king. A growing number of businesses and individuals worldwide have stopped using banknotes in fear that physical currency, handled by tens of thousands of people over its useful life, could be a vector for the spreading of coronavirus. Public officials and health experts have said that the risk of transferring the virus person to person through the use of banknotes is small, but that has not stopped businesses from refusing to accept currency and some countries from urging their citizens to stop using banknotes altogether. All right, that spirit of fear, man, putting the spirit of fear on people. Open Books, a Chicago nonprofit bookstore with West Loop and Pilsen locations, sent an email to customers last week asking individuals not to use cash before it ultimately closed doors this week. A chain of diners in Washington state has also stopped accepting cash. and delivery services like Grubhub, DoorDash, and others have instituted no-contact deliveries. No-contact deliveries. So that's basically leaving your food on your doorsteps when you order it. And have either stopped offering cash as a payment option or are actively discouraging it. Right, I was in a drive-thru today getting some coffee this morning, and they had a sign up saying no cash, debit only, right? Credit card only. I wanted to touch on something else here. I read that Korea was burning money. Yeah, right here. Banknote avoidance is not just happening in the U.S. In South Korea, which has been more successful, Slovakia, which has been more successful in stemming the outbreak, the country's central bank took all banknotes out of circulation for 2 weeks. Or in some cases, burned paper money. Yeah, burning paper money. Khan, Slovakia. Yeah, Khan. Kalala YaHaWaShi BaHaSham Qadash. Right? But listen, man, us in this truth, we're not in the spirit of fear, man. You know what I mean? And we're not going to worship the beast system, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. We're not going to worship it, man. Right? All we're going to do is blow the trumpet, edify the flock, and tell the flock, hey, man, you know, this mark of the beast, this RFID chip is for real, man. Don't take it. Right? Eternal damnation, man. Cruise missiles. Judgment. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. And this is what these people, this is what wicked Esau is doing, man. Putting in that spirit of fear on people, man. You know, people got a lot of time to think, sitting in quarantines, right? Not having answers, right? Because there's no wisdom, knowledge, or understanding of what's going on to the heathen or the 2/3, right? Or wicked Esau, right? So they're in fear. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. For the Most High hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Right. Us in this truth, we know what's going on. Right. We got that. We're hiding in the secret place, man. Right. Psalm 91 verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High. Right. The secret place being this word, man, this truth. Right. Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability in thy times. Right. Right. So if you the 2/3 out there, man, they have no knowledge of what's going on. The heathen out there, man, they have no knowledge of what's going on. Wicked Esau, right? Bottom of the food chain, Esau, not the upper elites. The upper elites of Esau know what's going on. The Rothschilds and the banking families, they know what's going on. But regular Joe Blow, Esau, they have no idea what's going on, man. And it's just a matter of time before they start bugging out, right? Revelation 17 verse 1, right? The whore, the beast. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither. And this is John the Revelator, and having a vision, right? I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, right? The great whore, right? Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon, right? Sitting on many waters, waters being people, multitudes and tongues, right? It says that here in further on down. Revelation 17 verses verse 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Right, Babylon the Great, man. Right? Sitting on peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues, ruling. Right? It's the beast system, man. Mark of the beast. Babylon the Great. Right? And we're in the last captivity. Right? Rome, America the Great. Right? Let's close out with this one. Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right? And the whole ushering out of cash, getting rid of cash, right? Eliminating cash, right? Presenting a solution out of chaos, right? Order out of chaos, right? We're in the midst of a pandemic right now, man. This could be it. This could be it. They could be ushering this in slowly over the course of who knows how long it's going to take. But they could be ushering this thing, this whole beast system, Salakia, this whole mark of the beast, this RFID chip. They could be ushering this in right now as we speak, man. Right? We're seeing that the places aren't taking cash. That's all in the process of a conditioning, right? Conditioning the free and bond, the rich and the poor, to receive a mark, pursuant to Revelation 13, verse 16, which is the chip, the mark of the beast, right? Where you can't buy or sell, man. You can't own a home without it. You can't have a mortgage without it. You can't be employed without it. You can't eat without it. You can't go to the doctor without it. You can't get medication without it. You can't buy clothes for your children without it. Right? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Khan. I pray you edified. Call Allah YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham, Qadash. Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach well and rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akim, pushing his truth all over the earth. Right? Stay focused. Stay prayed up. Pray without ceasing. Don't take the chip. Mark of the beast is the chip. Kam Yasharala, Abad the Ball.